Hey, glad you could join. Alright, so I'm going to try and show you some of the utilities I've been working on for the last couple of months for the zombie survival game called Survive the Nights. So first of all, I'll start with the quick heal utility. There's no default hotkey in the game that allows you to use your healing items within your inventory. And for example, under the tab for consumables, I have first aid, I've got eating rations, water bottles. You can have bandages in here, but then you have to open this up and then click use, which is a little difficult to do if you're in the middle of a battle. So I'm going to close that out. Even better, I'm going to switch it to a different tab and open up my stats at the bottom of the bar. You'll see that I've got 200 health. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off. And you can see I took about 45 points of damage. So I'm going to get out here a little bit. And I'm going to select the first slot under my consumables tab, and I'll say submit, and it confirms that I selected the first slot. And when I hit Control H, it auto clicks, goes in my inventory, selects the right tab, and uses it. Now you see my health at the bottom? It's 200 points, and I'm back up, which is great if you're on the run and you're getting hit. You just hit Control H, bam. Give it a second, and then after a given number of seconds, it'll close. Hey, okay, so now we're going to talk about the other three utilities. We've got the main admin utility at the top, which allows me to change the weather. There's a whole bunch of pre-programmed keys, so if I hit Control K, it opens up a list of all the pre-programmed hotkeys I've been able to program in here. So we got down the right side all the teleportation points. You got some of the minor keys on the top left, the car kits, which don't just allow you to spawn the car without having to look up the code, but allows you to spawn all the individual parts that you need to get that car up and running within a couple of seconds. Saves you a lot of time without having to look up the codes for those as well, and whatever Excel sheet you might have. The bottom is some of the other pre-built keys I thought would be handy in the game as an admin, are the extras, like the generator kit plus all the power parts and extension cords for that, light bulbs, work lamps and the necessary parts. Base kit includes locks and screwdrivers and screws, things like that. The F11 is a quick cleanup key for an admin, where if there's a bunch of things around him on the ground he doesn't need, he can delete anything with 5 meters. Moving forward, I hit Control K again. That takes that away. And one of the pre-programmed keys is we want to jump to BlackRock to test out the lock cracker utility. So I'm going to hit F63. And it quickly takes me to another town in the warehouse district, where I know another user has locks on his warehouse. And we will jump off here. And we're going to go over here, and we're going to give an example of how the lock cracking utility works. So you get it right up there. If you open it up, you got 4 number possibilities. So if you don't have it, it's not going to work. It'll just tell you 5628 is incorrect. So I cancel out of that, and what I do is I come up here to my lock cracker utility, and let's say I want to start at number 4001. Hit it, and from here on, the script takes over and quickly goes through the numbers as quick as I can that the graphics will allow due to the lag in the game. If you go too quick, it starts mixing numbers. As you can see here, it just goes in sequence. And the lock cracker utility keeps track of what number it's sending, so that way when you exit, you can note where you left off and then pick back up later in case you didn't have time to finish going through the whole series of 9,999 numbers. I estimate this roughly would take 9 hours because of the lag in the game. Otherwise, the script could run so much faster. Alright, so I'm going to hold down the X key to stop, and then we get the main admin utility. So if I hit Control T, C, receiver would be me. And it sends a private message to whoever's player you want to send it to. And if I hit the enter, you can see in the message box to the left, it's grayed out showing you it was a private message. I'll clear that out. Now if I want to give myself something, I could, instead of having to look up codes, there's probably about 256 items here. Let's say I want to give myself a police truck. Tab down. How many do I want? I want 3 of them. Case sensitive names. Submit. Do I want 3? Say yes. And in 1 line of code, it gives you 3 of them. Open up inventory. Go to all. And we're right here. Police trucks. I now have 3 of them. Check that out. I go over here. Got to drop another one. And we'll go over here and we'll drop the 3rd one. And then we're going to clean these up. I gotta be careful. I don't want to get too close to this guy's warehouse and clean out whatever he has sitting on the ground. Bingo, we're good there. We have a list of admin powers. Everything from drone cam to delete inventory, visibility, kick a player offline, look up an item, change the month in the game, roll the dice, restart the server in a number of seconds, pause the time in the game, take a screenshot, spawn zombies. That's a good one. So let's say, before I do this, I might want to go into God mode, but I'll just show you how this works. So spawn zombies, bam. By default, it's set to 5. Not bad. But what if, as a admin, you spawn a whole bunch of zombies, and you want to delete all the zombies within 20 meters? It's nice to have these shortcut keys. They save you a lot of time. See? It's amazing, man. You can teleport yourself to another player to you, a player to a player. You could add your stats. So example, at the bottom left, you'll see that my calories are 0 out of 5,000. So if I say calories, health, hydration, mental state, I'll say calories. I'll go to, say, 2,000. There we go, I'm up 2,000. Mostly just a whole lot of pre-built keyboard commands. We can teleport to different towns, give ourselves car kits. We can go to Prison Island, turn God mode, go to different hospitals, delete everything in the inventory, go to the Union Power Plant inside, which only admins can get into, and we can teleport to different towns. You can teleport to places that people don't even think about. So I'm going to go to the top of a water tower that has no way of climbing up to. See, here you're seeing an example of the lag in the game. And because of the lag, I didn't land on top like I wanted. So try that again. Bam. And there we are. And I'll jump off. If I went on top of the school building, it is... And here I am. Anyway, thanks for watching.